At a Roman banquet, the greatest threat to your life wasn't a battlefield wound, it was the wine. Assassination by poison was common enough that kings and emperors required professional tasters just to survive the first course. This era of suspicion supposedly gave birth to the tradition of clinking glasses. The legend says guests would violently smash their cups together, causing the wine to splash over the rims and mix with their neighbor's drink. It served as a mutual insurance policy. If a host spiked your glass with arsenic, the clink ensured they were now drinking the same deadly mixture. Any hesitation to drink from the mixed cup would immediately expose a murderer. It makes for a vivid story. However, historians and physicists generally agree that it never actually happened. To slosh a lethal amount of liquid into another vessel, you would have to strike the glasses with enough force to shatter them. Furthermore, individual drinking vessels were rare in the ancient and medieval worlds. Most people drank from shared communal pots, where a private poison test would have been impossible. The true origin of the toast has less to do with avoiding assassination and more to do with a strange evolution in human behavior. In 16th century England, the word toast was literal. To improve the flavor of acidic, sediment-heavy wine, drinkers dropped a piece of spiced, charred bread into the jug to absorb the dregs. Over time, the name of the bread became a shorthand for the person being honored. The lady or gentleman of the hour was the metaphorical flavoring of the event. This shift is documented in the 1709 edition of the Tatler, proving the metaphor had already replaced the floating bread in the cultural consciousness. As the ritual matured, it became a tool for enforcing social hierarchy. During a diplomatic mission to Sweden, English ambassador Bulstrode Warlock encountered the high stakes of this social law. Swedish nobility used the toast to test political allegiance. Drinking to a sovereign required standing bareheaded or kneeling, a physical submission that Whitelock found impossible to accept on behalf of his own nation. The toast had become a rigid social contract, used by the elite to signal rank and verify the loyalty of everyone at the table. If the toast functioned as a social contract, why is it necessary to physically ring the glasses together? In the 17th century, Venetian glassmakers added a new dimension to the ritual. By perfecting lead crystal, they created vessels that produced a clear musical note when struck. This innovation accidentally tapped into neurogastronomy, the science of how the brain interprets flavor. While we drink, our brain integrates signals from taste, smell, sight, and touch, but the ringing glass completes the sensory loop. This is a process known as sonic seasoning. High-pitched auditory cues can influence the brain's orbital frontal cortex, shifting our perception to make a beverage taste sweeter or crisper. Conversely, low-frequency, bass-heavy sounds have been shown to amplify the perception of bitterness. The brain registers the fit between the sound and the liquid. The orbital frontal cortex processes this high-pitched ring as it assembles the flavor, completing a sensory loop that physically alters the drinking experience. The flavor we experience in the glass is a construction of our biology and our environment. We see this in the modern demand for eye contact during a toast. Often enforced by superstitions of 7 years bad luck, this social rule forces a moment of mutual vulnerability. The act of raising the glass, locking eyes, and hearing the clink forces an entire room to pause and share a single focal point. This ritual survives because it satisfies a biological craving for sensory completion and an anthropological need for order. Every time we raise a glass today, we are engaging our neural pathways and honoring an ancient social contract to declare that we are safely connected to one another.